Good morning, good morning. It's the 8th of February. This is Cindy signing in to say hello and see how you're doing. It's the Chinese New Year starts today. It's the year of the monkey, and this lasts all the way through until the 27th of January 2017. Red is, of course, is the Chinese symbol for wealth and all the rest of it. I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to go into that. But nevertheless, just to say Happy Chinese New Year. My daughter was born in the year of the monkey, so theoretically it's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Samantha. Although it's not your birthday, it's your Chinese birthday. Yes, today's a bit of a mixed bag. I was busy typing up my blog yesterday for the visit to Dover Castle, which was like really amazing on Saturday. And something I forgot to tell you is that I saw what I've come to consider as my book, although of course it's not really my book. It's a book by Alison Weir. It's called The Lost Tudor Princess, if you can see there. Amazing book, just full of history about the kings and queens of England and Britain. But the exciting part about it is that one of my photos is in there. In fact, I'll try and show you. I don't know if you can see it, but have a look. The picture of St. James's Palace on the right-hand corner there, under the picture of the fellow in red, coincidentally. That's one of my photos. Anyway, their publicist contacted me and asked me if they could use the photo, and of course I said absolutely yes, you may indeed. So very exciting to see that on the shelves at Dover Castle on Saturday. Yeah, so moving on, I was watching the right stuff this morning, and I'm definitely wearing red because I can tell you what, the subject has made my blood boil. They're talking about people who are living in council houses earning £30,000 a year, and my taxes that I work really hard for subsidise their rent. And I'm like, hello, how is that fair? I work extremely hard, at least 3 full weeks a month. The first 6 weeks of my income goes to the taxman, which is then subsidising their rent, and I'm hardly earning a decent wage at all. I'm working myself really stupid. Sometimes I come home absolutely exhausted from my job. I can't afford to have my own place. I have to rent a room from my daughter. And these people are living in houses that are subsidised by my income tax. And I think that is extremely unfair and just really not on. So I'm going to write a blog about that because my blood was boiling, as I say, probably just as well I'm wearing red today. Because it was really unfair, and I wondered what your thoughts were on. I know that there are very worthy cases in the UK where the benefit system is of a benefit. You know, people who are disabled, people who are really ill, the elderly, they all get benefits, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But what I really do have a problem with is the career benefits people, the people who have 10 or 13 kids, and yes, I know they're in the minority. I don't need to be reminded of that. But hello, why are people just popping babies like bloody rabbits and then getting paid by the government for having them? Stop the benefits after 2 or 3 kids, and that'll put a stop to the 13, 14, 15 kids. And then you have the career benefit people who will not work at all because they can claim council housing, they can claim benefits for not working, they can claim benefits for the 5 or 6 kids that they have, they can claim benefits for this, that, and the next thing. And I tell you what, I just find this whole system quite absurd, really. It's just beyond, it beggars belief, really. Coming from South Africa, where you work and you earn a living and you sort yourself out. You don't just depend on the government to pay you a salary every month. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yes, I know I'm not very popular with my opinion on that, but quite frankly, I think it's absolutely ludicrous. Yes, let benefits go to the people who absolutely need it, but they really need a serious overhaul of this whole system. That money could be going to the NHS, it could be going to repair roads, could be going to pay policemen, you know, these people that are getting retrenched all the time, taking police off the streets, the nurses, the junior doctors, all of those people could benefit from a better salary, from the money that my taxes go towards, instead of paying these blessed benefit scroungers. It really makes me mad. I mean, I read an article in the paper not so long ago about a shoplifter who absolutely makes a fortune every year from the money, the stuff that she steals from stores and then sells. But she's also claiming benefits. And the absurd thing about it was that she was happy to be featured in the newspaper. It's like, I don't know. It just beggars belief. I just find it absolutely extraordinary. And then another family that have got like 12 kids, and there's another one on the way, and they want the council to move them to a bigger house. It's like, stop having kids. If you can't afford to bring them up, don't have them. It's ludicrous. I had one child. I could never afford to have another one, even though I really wanted to have more children. So I brought her up, gave her a decent education and a decent home, and I never got a penny from the government, ever. I paid my taxes, and I never got anything in return. It's just, I just find this whole thing ludicrous. So anyway, I'd love to hear your comments. I know they're going to be negative as well as positive, some for, some against. But truly, I really think the whole benefit system needs to be overhauled, with people who are living in council houses and earning £50,000 a year, and my taxes that I struggle to earn goes to subsidise their rent. Hello, how about subsidising my rent so I can actually get my own place instead of a tiny little spare room in my daughter's home? I love living with my daughter, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. But it's not ideal. I sleep on a mattress on the floor, and my bed is surrounded by boxes because I haven't got anywhere to put the stuff. And it's her spare room. She's also got stuff stacked in there and stored in there. And I just really, I just absolutely astounded. I should probably not watch the right stuff, because much as I enjoy, excuse me, I'm getting really upset here. Much as I enjoy most of their topics, when I see things like that, it just makes my blood boil. Anyway, on a lighter note, it's a beautiful day in Broadstairs, so I'm probably going to pop out at some stage today and have a look around. I did see that it was a lovely sunrise, however, I didn't go out. I just didn't feel like being blown around again today. So I've stayed indoors, and I've gotten stuck into updating my blog and uploading videos to 3 Days in London. And talking of London, I'm off to London tomorrow to go and see the pancake races, because of course tomorrow's show's Tuesday, so I'll pop in the morning and say hi, and then why not come along with me to London and enjoy the pancake races. Anyway, wishing you all a fabulous day. Do again leave a comment if you fancy, to say where you're watching from, and it'd be nice to know a little bit more about you, so say hi and log in out. Have a good day. Bye.